One of Canada's kind of major exports, especially in recent years, seems to have been culture, whether it's music or literary arts. Does that inform the debate of Canada, nation versus notion at all?
You know, I can only talk about my own experience. I live in Vancouver, and I'm probably going to live there forever. I mean, I'm a lifer. I love it. And what I've found, I've done, I think, 10 or 11 novels now, which is kind of freaking me out. And all but one of them are set in Vancouver. And in the old days, when you told people in New York publisher, it was set in, not even Toronto or Montreal, but Vancouver, they're like, oh God, they'd make the face. And now, believe it or not, Vancouver is perceived of as exotic and compelling. And that's something that happened only within the last 12 or 15 years or so. I mean, part of the other thing about Vancouver is that there's an amazing amount of film and TV that happens there. And nowadays, in the old days, 10 years ago, we were always Seattle or Portland or some other American city, sometimes Sacramento. And now we're just Vancouver, and there's no problem with that. So I think there has been some sort of maturing. I think the quality of work that's coming out of Vancouver or Canada is as good as always, but the rest of the world now, something changed in the collective mind, and for the better, I think.
And you mentioned that you're probably going to live in Vancouver forever. That most of your novels are based in Vancouver. Do you feel more attached to Vancouver, or do you feel than Canada as a whole, or is there one that takes precedence over the other?
I do see myself as Canadian first, but a very close second is Vancouver. The thing about Vancouver, and I've said this a million times, so it's not going to come across as anything new, is that you look at most cities in the world and North America, and you try and imagine what they're going to be like in 100 years, 200 years, and they're probably not going to be that different. But the thing about Vancouver, it's one of the youngest cities on earth, and it changes every 10 years, let alone every century, and we don't know what we're going to be in the future. And I kind of like that sense of being liquid or plastic. We can still mold ourselves. So that's why I really love Vancouver. But, Canada's not far away from that sensibility either.
Thank you very much, Mr. Colvin.